trying to search the slush machine. She got on both taking person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a king, call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dream. I'm her fantasy. You know he ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking. He might catch a little bro ballin'. He brought Max. That's what's gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me in this big blue. Watch me. Only good they cook. Watch me till. Watch me drop the form with my kneecap. Before they close.
There's a brand new way to prove that your friends are better than everyone else's. Welcome to Cruise.
This feature is huge. Join a crew of 3 to up to 50. That's right, 50 friends. Join on a public crew or create your own. And win games to tier up and earn rewards and rep together.
Battle to become the top crew for every season of NBA 2K26. Visit the Cruise menus to create a crew, view, or send current invitations.
Log in daily, play weekly challenges, and win games to level up as a crew.
Unlock crew perks such as rep and VC multipliers, crew branded clothing, exclusive T-motes, cap breakers, and unlimited boosts.
Compete to be one of the top crews and become eligible to compete in seasonal crew battles and be
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers. At small forward, Bogdan Bogdanovic. At shooting guard, Bradley Beal. And now your Utah Jazz starting five. At power forward.
Welcome everyone to Here are the five for the Clippers. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. Down in the block, it'll be next to Zubac. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, Markkanen is out there with Filipowski. Then it's MP. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's George in at the point. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Shot clock at 5. Outside, George from downtown. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested 3.
Bogdanovic, no luck.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Gibson. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside for George. Back to Gibson. Filipowski passes to Gibson. Over Beal. No good from Gibson. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Clippers with the ball. After the basket by Utah. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
A constant threat to score with the ball in his hands. Beal with a crafty move.
And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by George.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Leonard. Beal gets a wide open look. It's 3-pointers off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field. And the shot goes down.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovich looking around. It's good from long range.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Mark this Clippers organization putting a premium on stability and continuity this season. They got Walker Kessler. Mountain Markkanen is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's George, and it's Gibson in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. There's Beal with the 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they dropped the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Yeah, sometimes matchups do, but I don't think they're interested in looking at that. They want to come back strong and show they're the better team this time around.
Here's George. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
Got a piece of it. Now here's Gibson. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 23 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Harden against George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Keontae George picks one up.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
The Jazz making a switch here. Collier's checked in. Shot clock at 3. Gibson passes to Filipowski. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason.
Close game so far through the first.
The end of the second quarter with the score. Your Jazz 23, the Clippers 28.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up.
not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Bogdanovic in at the small forward. Here's Harden. Here's Beal. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Beal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
Leonard, no luck.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Harden kicks to Beal. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Kevin?
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Leonard with no one around. And it's sent back by Kessler. Filipowski passes to Gibson. And he converts the layup. Gibson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Back to Harden. Getting inside. It's Harden.
Very efficient from the mid-range. Harden doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable shooting that shot.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosives.
And the Jazz call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark.
Here is Harden. We've got George. Filipowski's out there with Markkanen. Then it's MP. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. George in the post, guarded by Harden. Los Angeles leading by 17. Pass to Bogdanovic. Going inside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night. Harden against George. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Kessler. And here is Gibson. Just 5 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal.
Second personal
That'll
foul.
be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Gibson passes to Kessler. Markkanen from outside. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Poked away, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball called.
And here is Los Angeles now. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things. But one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
You love to see that kind of defensive effort from Harden. Doesn't always give it to you, but that time he did.
Bogdanovich finds Beal. Right at the free throw line, and he knocks down the jumper. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Gibson. Another miss by Utah.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pass to Zubac. Outside for Beal. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Gibson passes to Kessler.
Excellent at guarding the rim. When you challenge Zubac like this, he'll make you regret that move.
Stolen by Kessler. George with the ball. Zubac defending, and it's George finishing it off.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by Los Angeles.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Harden finds Collins. Now Beal. The rebound by the Jazz. Lepowski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for Los Angeles.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight. Picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Filipowski with it, working on Collins. And it's the Clippers' ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside, Beal. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This one was over well before.